Hello, Ines. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing great.
For those that don't know, I teach a process called Simpson Protocol, which was started by the lovely Ines here, and I've done my best to be sneaky and coax her into joining me for my next class of this. That we're going to doing a dual teaching. Ines hasn't taught a class with somebody else since April last year, so it's a great event to have her come out and share her extra knowledge. Inez, could you tell everybody a little bit about what the Simpson Protocol is?
Well, the Simpson Protocol is working with the superconscious, and there's no definition for that because everybody has their own definition. If you define it, we're going to have it, we need to expand it. We don't need to limit it. We limit it ourselves otherwise. And we try not to, oops, no, we don't try. We do not make judgments. We do not make judgments. And we do things like that. And we follow everything it says. So if we're asking questions and he says no, we follow that direction. If we say yes, that we follow that direction. And superconscious does everything for us, including telepathic answers. So the superconscious works for the best for the client, and always we can trust it.
Fantastic. And with this, what sort of things have you had success with for clients
Well, I say you can
what we can work with?
You can use anything for SP because SP, I've used it for disease, I've used it for disorders. Anyone they take the labels off. I always ask people to take the labels off, and it becomes whatever it is, the symptoms of that issue. So we work on the symptoms and the acceptance and the beliefs that the person has. And we go right back to the cause of the issue.
Well, from my experience with using SP, it's great with having that extra advantage that you don't need to know what it is. You can work absolutely content free sometimes. If you just got that person who doesn't want to share or is just insecure about their issue, we can work with it on the first session straight up and get change happening for it without me having a clue what I'm working on, or just with that little bit of information. I only know they want to work on drinking, but they're not ready to share with how much they drink because they've got a level of shame there first. But after that session, that's certainly gone. They're happy to share and move through the experience properly. But that extra edge of how simple the framework is, that I can maneuver through all the different ways of solving that without absolutely needing to know all the details.
That's true. In fact, I find I need to know nothing really as long as I trust superconscious.
Yes. Yeah, that trust helps, and it's an easy judgment-free process where we see where we go based on what the answer to the previous question was of what needs healing there today.
What I say is anything attached to the mind works with SP. Now, if you have any kind of, everything's attached to the mind. I mean, can you think of anything that isn't?
I don't have an elephant attached to my mind.
That's surrogacy.
I certainly have problems.
That's surrogacy we got to do surrogacy on the elephant, but that's funny.
And surrogacy is another part of SP where you can work with somebody that's not available to work with you, or somebody who you might find it pretty hard to do hypnosis with and get an ideomotor response out of, like a dog or a cat, a horse, some sort of an animal, or an elephant.
You always have to get permission from the superconscious, not from the person that you're doing it with, but the person the superconscious has to give you permission. And if it isn't right and it says no, you just can't do it then.
Yes, I've had that happen before, and I just left it be with that and tried another angle. And so, Ines, you're going to be joining me over 2 long weekends. For me, it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For you, it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But you're joining me the last weekend of June, which is the 24th, 25th, and 26th for Aussies, and the first weekend of July, which is the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at 9 a.m. my time through till roughly about 1 p.m. We'll stay a bit extra sometimes if there's questions, and which would be, I think, I'm pretty sure that's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon your time till 7.
Till
so
7. Yeah, that's
you don't have to get up early. You can have a sleep in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with this class, we also include certification now. A few years ago with SP, you did your classes, and if you chose, you did a ongoing mentorship with being able to be certified to get the extra support of watching videos of your session and asking questions into the practice of you using this. And now we include that as part of it because we have a...
It was just it made such a huge difference that we included it now.
Everybody leaves with the full confidence, not that they've got an idea of what they think it is from a workshop, but they've gone away and practiced and come back with questions and gone away and done it with clients and come back with some videos to get some critique and edges to help make sure they're doing it perfect. And that's now part of this class, that you get ongoing mentorship. That is just with me. You're not going to join me every month for that, I don't think. If you want to, you're quite welcome to join us. But it's usually late my time, which is the middle of the night for you. So that bit of the class will be just...
but they'll still be on video. I mean, all those things that we make for them are just... I made one this morning. We go... we'll put it up and then it'll go on video.
Yes. And with that, my students get access to a massive resource library with over 70 hours of extra videos on sessions of SP and extra hypnosis things that I like to give my students to fit in around it, to contemplate and build their learnings up. So you get access to that if you join us.
But even now, let's see, a student comes on and they're German background or French background or Dutch background, they can get all that information too.
Yes, we've got a new forum online to connect all the SP practitioners around the world with extra resources and things, which is amazing. Yeah. And if you sign up before the beginning of the 1st of May, we've got a special early bird price of $17.88. Or after then, it goes up to the full price of $18.85.
Okay.
And that's Australian dollars. $17.88 is when Australia was founded. That's why we've got a special discount for that. So welcome to learning about SP. If you're interested in it, I would love to see you with Ines and I that last weekend of June, first weekend of July, to unlock your powers to be a great hypnotist. One other thing that is in the class as well, we cover some self-hypnosis of learning how to use this for yourself, with yourself, to get change and use daily or whenever suits you. Is there anything extra you'd like to share with everybody, Ines, before we...
Well, we also show them how to use self-hypnosis with the clients. And so that's really good because they can teach their clients self-hypnosis and they can address very many things.
Yes, I had a client have a radical change with a healing of something she was going through that was quite heavy. And she'd had a bunch of sessions with me, but taught her self-hypnosis, and she did that. She healed fully of this thing from November to, I think it was late February, that she only had to deal with it, where it was meant to be very much ongoing. And I got her to to do some self-hypnosis to question what was the most important things. And the self-hypnosis bit was the most important thing. My sessions follow that up in the next category of importance.
I think it's very important, and that's why we teach all our persons to do self-hypnosis. Not that they'll always do it. That the trick is not to tell them they have to do it.
Yes.
Because then they just don't do it when they've fallen off the wagon.
Yes, very much so. Well, Ines, it's been lovely talking with you this morning. I'm really looking forward to catching up and teaching with you again. It's been 2 years since we shared a class together.
I know, and I haven't even been able to go to a nice beach or anything.
Yes. But the joy of doing it on Zoom is we don't have to wear pants.
Yeah. I'm wearing pants anyway. It's quite cool out here still. I think it's only 8 degrees.
Oh, okay. I'm wearing pants too.
So I guess I'll see you guys on the 24th, 25th, and 26th. That's right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. And I'll see you when we start.
Thank you.